Hello and welcome to episode number 21 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we got our vehicle production line up and running. We are still waiting for, what was it, we calculated 37 cars to build up here, but we are still making all the money, which is good. Well, we're not making all the money because all of these vehicles can be sold for 3,000 each, I believe. 3,362. Yeah. I do believe, though, that if we would have restarted the game and got up to the same time period, the pricing of these would have been different due to the fact that they did adjust the pricing on the start, in the early access start. Yeah. So yeah. Now, what should we spend our money on? Okay, so basically, I was kind of thinking, I'll just wait a couple of days because I have a little bit of a backlog to record some episodes, but I just can't put this away. I'm sorry, guys, I just can't wait for the bug to be fixed. So the bug we're talking about is basically if I tell this guy here to go out to, let's say here, we have a depot here. Put you down here, and I'll tell you to move over here. You will not move over here. So yeah, until we can do that, we are going to probably just keep building vehicles here. I mean, let's see here. We're doing research. We're actually doing research on logistics. Is it the first one or is it the second one? Because I think there is two of them we need. I believe. Where are you at? Yes, it's the first one. So we're doing that research, and we are doing this research, which should be quite quick. I also wonder, now that we have so many in queue, I think we'll do that and instead reduce a couple of these here. So we can just get the ones that are closest to educating to be educated. And I think we'll do the same here, and we'll do the same here. Yeah. Alright, so how are we doing with regards to food? We are actually very low on food. Is there a reason for that? It's a good question. Food and stuff. You have food in your inventory. You don't have anything in your inventory. It should be that we need to... maybe add in a bigger distribution center? Could be. Now we're also kind of starting to build the highway here. So today, I bet you... nothing, actually. When I think about it, I was kind of thinking, I'll bet you we could just move all of this away somewhere. But I think we would like to at least get this road connection going first. I think that would be a most excellent idea. But it shouldn't take very long. We already have a little bit of the road being produced here. Good boy. Yes. Yes. They're making progress. And I like progress. Supervising all the workers here. They're doing a good job. And there we go. Alright, so you can come down here. You can either continue up here and go out here, which I don't understand why we do that. You're gonna go in here and continue in this roundabout, and, well, we'll see. Yeah, we had a little bit of a shorter episode last time. I do wonder, perhaps, if we should potentially kind of done with this, but I kind of wonder if we should build you and you as well. That means we're also going to be building you. Research has been done. We did a thing, so let's figure out where all the good stuff is. Eventually. Yep, so we'll build you, and we kind of have this going where we want to go. We also discussed having an additional vehicle factory up here, which I'm not 100% sure we will. But what we do want to have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 10, 20, 30. So we kind of would like to have 30 of these smaller vehicle storages, where we're going to be storing all our glorious vehicles. Now, in the beginning, let me just double check. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30, right? So we have room for 30 different vehicle production here. So basically we're going to have one vehicle sitting here and waiting for one type of vehicle. For example, an open haul. We'll have one sitting here waiting for, I don't know, these cars. One sitting here waiting for excavators. One sitting here waiting for... You get the drift, right? So, let's find the small ones. And we wanted to have 30 different one of these. So, if I place one here, 1, 2... excuse me. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and, excuse me, 10. Okay, we probably also would like to have them going up here. So that is 10 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we need to have 10 more. So ideally we would have had them behind here, but I don't think we have room for that. I don't think we have room for them in here. We do have a couple, but I kind of don't like the idea of kind of doing that. And we have definitely a lot of room here, so it's going to be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, excuse me, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So these are just going to be acting as our vehicle storages. So basically, we have one vehicle here. He's going to sit here and wait until this guy produces, let's say, a fire truck. Okay, so let's say this storage here is for fire trucks. So he will go down here, deliver the fire truck, and then he will have a little detour up here, and then he will go back and go back into his station and wait for another fire truck. When he gets another fire truck, he will bring it down here, And then it will take a very weird detour up here. And then go back. That means we have put 2 fire trucks in here, right? So then it's going to go back here, pull 1 fire truck out, and then go back up here and deliver the fire truck here. So that means we always going to have a circulation of vehicles here, which is going to be absolutely glorious. Now, another thing is we kind of also need to have these be connected to the roads. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a shenanigan situation here. We're just going to give a little bit of a you know the thing, snapping point for each of these. Like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So now they're all hooked up to the road. We don't need to build any of them yet. Yes. Now that probably means we could also have the fence be a little bit shorter here. I think that is exactly what it means. And I also do think that we'll have, instead of having another one here, we're gonna have a scrapping station here, so we can scrap all the old vehicles. And now what we were doing, we were making some pipes. Wasn't that it? Yeah. Some pipes. We also going to need to have snapping points here. I know that this one here is going to be a little bit off. You're going to have to take it up with the planning committee. I was currently on a business trip while that decision was taken about this particular road here, so I claim no fault on that one. You have to take the planning commission. Oh, he's already in jail? Oh, that's perfect. Okay, good. Then we don't have to worry about that. Okay, good. You go up here. And then we need you to come up here. So that means we have all the road vehicles. 30 of them. And we are currently utilizing how many? Only 18. Seems like, excuse me. I also kind of would like to see how many smart skis we have here. We're still kind of climbing up here. Fire department is doing its work. And I wonder if we would like to have more firefighters. Wait, what is this? Oh, we accidentally clicked the cinema. The cinema? The cinema, yes. And also, how many workers do we have here? 9. 9 should be enough to keep us supplied with the clothing we need. We're probably going to get a little bit of extra money out of it, but our main bulk of the money is going to come from this area here. And now when I think about it, I think we'll, instead of having this be rounded, yeah, I know I'm all over the place. We're gonna be let's see here, we used the brick fence here, didn't we? Yeah, we could perhaps do that. And instead we're gonna have a straight fence. Because we're probably going to be using some of these here. Probably either gravel or asphalt. To kind of cover this entire area, so it kind of looks a little bit more cohesive. Cohesive? Cohesive. Okay, I'm not having a stroke, by the way. I'm just struggling to pronounce things. Cohesive? Gosh. Why all the terrible hard words, right? So we want you to go up here. We want you to come in here. And then go out towards here. And then you will trim that off, and then we'll go back into the fences here. Not defenses, but fences. We're not going to be able to... Okay. So... Why is that not going to be doable? There we go. So we kinda already know that we want to have this be a thing, right? This fence post here. I don't think we need anything else here. We probably could have, like, I don't know, some sort of greenery in here. Maybe. See if we can make like a very unnecessary road. Goes from here to here. Bring it back a little bit. I mean, the more unnecessary roads we have, the more this socialist state we become, right? What do you mean? We don't have any unemployed workers here in our precious little republic. Oh yeah, you were in a funny situation. So can we do that and still get you to snap in here? Yep. Just a funny little road like that. We even do that. In case we want to have something else here. What? I don't know. Alright, so let's see here. How are we doing here? We don't have anything that needs to be reconstructed. Are actually working on the bridge. Yes, we are. No, sorry, this is a trash can. It's kind of hard to tell the trash containers compared to the glorious vehicles that we are building here, right? Yeah. I am tempted to start building some of the vehicles that we might need in our republic. And buy some blueprints. I kind of think we'll instead work on the scrapping system here. Gonna scrap it. And we kind of would like to have this also be... Let's see, we're gonna get mixed waste, mechanical waste, we're gonna get electrical components and mechanical components out of this. And I think we also pure steel. So how do we want this to be? Oh, we also need to have a crossing here. Because here they have to take a choice where they would like to go. And I do think since we're going to have a scrapping system here, we're going to have multiple train inputs. We kind of would like to have a large... This is a dock. Gosh. Oh, it's not as big as I remembered. Okay, so... Let's say... Hi there, Katsuki. Yeah, don't roll over the keyboard. If you're... Happy and the cats, roll over the keyboard. So it's going to be in this general direction, right? This looks horribly crooked, doesn't it? I actually don't think it is horribly crooked. It just... Is that way? Maybe? Okay, so we're gonna have 2 train tracks coming out on this side here. That will kind of come out here. Like so. And will eventually just go straight in here. And straight in here. Now there's going to be more train tracks here, because we also going to need to have this be picked up. The wastes, right? Okay, so you're going to be producing mixed waste. So, where are you? Potential aluminium, but I don't think we'll have that be part of the thing. So we need a warehouse, and we basically need 3 outputs for this, right? So we're gonna need to have this go into a probably one of these. A dumper with a claw. Like so. So that means we're gonna have another set of rails coming in here. So we'll just do something like that. Are we going a little bit nuts on this? Maybe. And then we'll get you as far up here as possible, and then we'll just trim this one away. This. And we'll try and remove some nodes as we go along. Okay, so that means they can come up here, pick up the mixed waste railway. Can we give it mixed? Okay, and then we also need to have a aggregate storage and a warehouse coming in here. That is not gonna work, is it? What is the internal storage of this? I don't think it's super big. Oh, wait a second here. You're gonna need... That is the mixed waste. And then you're gonna be the aggregate waste, which is gonna be metal scrap. And then we're gonna need to have another one coming out here. I think we'll rethink this a little bit. Oops. Yeah. So we're gonna need to have an open storage with a rail connection. Oh wait, how are we gonna do this? So we're also gonna need to have a warehouse connection, which we're probably gonna have out here. Okay, we're gonna have to rethink the entire situation here. The entire situation! Let's make sure everything here is fine. Some people are complaining about stuff, but, you know, there is room in the prison, so I'm not very concerned. Okay, so first of all, let's think about bringing in a warehouse. And there are some smaller ones we could use here. So you can hold how much? 300. Although go big or go home, isn't that what they say? I don't want to go home. So let's say we did... We're gonna have to make sure that the factory connection here, if we're gonna connect it to this here, which probably is a good idea, is it's just going one way. That way. And then when we build, let's see here, we could get you out here. Not too much. Is feasible. It probably would be better having it coming out here. And then you go in here. Train comes in here, you choose where you want to go. And we just need mixed signals here, 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 and here. And then we should be fine. So theoretically, that means we could, hopefully, I don't think it is possible, but maybe, if we are very lucky, it will push that through here. I don't think that is going to work. But maybe. This thing here also needs to be a one-way direction. You're just going to go in that direction. So if we are very lucky... if we are very lucky... Could we... have made it so the steel also goes back in here. If that is possible. I don't think it is. Now, how would we do that? Definitely is possible. I just don't know it yet. Give me a second and a half here. So basically... No, wait. Would that work? No. My idea was to have the rail coming down here, but I kind of don't want to do that. So... I mean, how complicated do we need it to... How complicated do we need it to be? I think we make it as less complicated as possible. So if we do something like that, that means that we can shove both the metal and the electrical and mechanical components just straight into the train aggregate here, right? Which theoretically means we just need to get the waste out. And again, we'll make sure that these are pushing them that way, and this does not look 100%, sorry, LCD proof. Must be the best we can do. Okay, so you're gonna go that direction, you're gonna go that direction. You should be able to get workers from here, right? Not quite yet, but there is a will, there is a way, right? Yeah, shouldn't be a problem. Then we need to get you out as mixed waste, because that is something we don't want to have here. We also need to get you out here as metal scrap, because that needs to be processed somewhere. Now, theoretically, we could have processed it on site. But we don't have the research for that yet. So I think we'll just set up a ginormous processing site somewhere else. But we still need to get this out, which means we're gonna need to have one of you here. And I think the best way of doing that is to get one of these. And we'll give you multiple directions, just in case. Like so. And we're not going to be building that guy. But we are going to be adding in a storage aggregate here. I like the way these look, but I kind of hate the way they operate. So if I did, let's say, something like that, and have you come in here, and then you just come in here, then the metal waste is going to be pulled in here and directly into a aggregate loading station. Now, the thing that I did wrong with is this going to be maybe if I turn it around a little bit. I don't like this. How is this looking? It's gonna be in the way. The small one, I mean, how much space do we actually need to take out here, right? So if I do that and there, so this will not move over here unless we have a engine or a transfer. And I've tried it multiple times, and maybe this time we will learn. I say as we do not OCD proof this at all. Maybe if we did that, it would be easier to spot and turn off the... Now we need to mirror this. There we go. We have a train track coming out here. So then the train can come in here, load up the metal scrap from this side here, and send that out to wherever it needs to be processed. Okay. Wow, we are really not making a big industrial site at all, are we? Yeah, and this is going to make it, if we make it like this, and we'll make, like, let's say we have a town over here just dedicated to processing, like, the metal scrap. What else do we have? We have the gravel plant, we have the plastic recycling, we have the metal scrap, aluminium scrap, and the hazardous waste treatment, and the general separation is probably going to go in one station, and then we'll just move those processed waste things to yeah. So we're basically going to set this up as a theoretically just a two-pronged attack. Basically, we're recycling the trash, and we'll probably burn the stuff that we don't need, making power or God knows what. And then we'll send the scrap and the plastic waste to processing and being utilized for stuff. All right. Now we also need to get a claw. It's kind of a miracle that this isn't locked behind any sort of science. Now I shouldn't scream too high about this because you know, I was very happy that this wasn't behind research. And now it is. That's what we get for starting early. The boons of an early start. Alright. So, theoretically, we could just hook this up directly to here and then kind of shorten this area out a little bit. I think maybe that is kind of what we would like to do. So again, let's find the big bad boy with a railroad connection here. We'll we'll see how that turns out. Will this work? Ready, please? And it does. Okay. So that means we need to have a train track coming out here, which we kind of already have established. You come out here. And then you're gonna come out here, hopefully. Could be that this is... No, it is possible. Alright, so end of the line for this guy. And then you gonna come in wherever you feel like, just say when, there. And then you come in there. Okay, and then we need you to come in here. And then we need these two to also connect in here somehow. So let's say we did something like that. Oops. Okay, we'll take this one first and then we'll just tie these in later. Which means you're gonna be the outer one, which seems to be this line here. Which is gonna be best one. We'll flatten it out a little bit. Then we'll just have you go out here, just so we can make an easy connection point. Like so. Like so. You're gonna come in here. You're gonna come in here. Okay, and then we need an additional track coming down here, and it's a double track. And I'm gonna have to double check something. This is a loading aggregate. Yep, so you're gonna be loading... You're gonna be loading... metal scrap and send that to wherever. Then you're gonna come in here. You're gonna come in here. Then we'll trim away those. And we'll also do something like that. Probably more nodes here that we can remove. And you and you. So we can remove you and you. Now this means we can't have that many trains coming in at the same time. I also wonder if we would like to have you coming in first, or no? You coming in here, and then you... Ready, please. So we can have 2 trains picking up vehicles. We can have 4 trains delivering stuff or picking up stuff, depending on how this works. We could have 2 trucks picking... say trucks, I mean trains picking up mixed waste. And again, let's make sure that we don't push anything in here. We can't do anything with this until we have built it. And we could have 2 trains coming in here and picking up metal scrap. Now, I don't think we're going to get to the point where we are producing that much stuff. But that means that this area here, we kind of know how big or how small it needs to be. You need to go here, just so you don't go and accidentally start building anything out here. Yes. I kind of think we can call this area complete. So we kind of now know where we would like to put the fence. We would like it to go to about here. And then go up here. Do you have a bad dream, Kasky? Yeah, he's kind of sleeping on my... Oh no, did we take the entire thing away? Oh, I guess that is... That's the way the cookie crumbles then. You're done with the good research. Let's continue on the better research. Yeah, we can just have those going in there. And I'm a little bit curious about if we are dropping... Nope, we're actually continuing educating our people. And we should also make sure that we have... How many educated people do we have now? We have 500. I kind of think we are at the point where we can kind of take away this and have them all go down here. And just do that so everybody goes to the bus stop, and we'll remove the smart ski sign because this is just a regular residence at the moment, which means you and you can also live here. And how many people do we have room for now? Oh, I wanted you. We are... Oh. For some reason we can't build that one. Build that one. And we could theoretically do that and make a new cut in the highway just so our snowplows don't go completely bananas. I don't think it is necessary to make this bridge yet. That means we're going to be making you, you, and you. And you. Now, for some reason, we can't make you. Let me try something real quick here. Oh, I know why. Because one of them is the wrong way. You need to go that way. You come in here, go up here, you go in here. Yep, this is perfect. Or as perfect as we can get it. For some reason, there we go. Now everybody should do that. And we're going to be making sure that all of this is set to low priority, as it is kind of low priority jobs. And if a job pops up to, for example, fix a building, they will go and do that instead, hopefully. Yeah. Add a fire. I never kind of got around to see how many free apartments we had. I think it actually is time to build another one. And we'll keep that on at medium priority, because I kind of like to have that going. Also, how are we doing on the research? It's fine. Did we have a fire? Is it done? Kinda. Okay, we were working on the fence here. So you go to here. You go to here. And then you go to here. And you go all the way up to here. Then we can cut that away. You coming out here. And we can cut that away and that away. And have you coming in here. Might need a little bit of a bigger runway here. There we go. So that is going to be our entire early game industry area. Yeah, so they can come in here, pick up mechanical and steel and all that stuff. I do wonder in the future if we should add in a technical, no, not the technical office, but a distribution center in here to move the recycled goods from here and into here, and have that be as a high priority job. So they have that as a high priority, then going down to here, or wherever we would like to have the main distribution center here. But I think that is going to be for future Hannibal to figure out. Present Hannibal is currently preoccupied with other shenanigans. Now we did do, let's see here, we did do this. We have now unlocked those. We have unlocked all of these except for the 18 megavolts. So now we can use these with a good conscience. Right? Yeah, we are actually notifying ourselves when we're done here. My oh my. Lots of planning, lots of planning. Now I do currently think that all of this area, at least from here and up to here, is going to be asphalt. Just one ginormous pan of asphalt. So the way we're going to do that is going here, asphalt square. Gonna do that and make sure that we kind of are aligned. The green is aligned with the grid here. So we'll go up to about here. And we're gonna have to keep this angle. Yeah, up to about here. And then here we'll have to be a little bit, do this a little bit wobbly. Like so. It's gonna look a little bit weird in the beginning, but as soon as we get this road upgraded to an asphalt road, I think we should be fine. Question though is, do we want all of this to also be asphalt? I kind of wonder if we do. So if we do down to here and just get you all the way out to here. Alright, we did a bad job here. Let's try that again, shall we? Oh, there's more. That looks good enough. I'm not 100% convinced about this. We could have added in a gray square here. We're gonna start not from the middle, because then we're gonna get like a weird thing here. So we're gonna have to start from the end of this, like so. So they kind of bend into each other. I think we could add you out a little bit. And then we're gonna have to find the right spot for this, so it kinda merges into this one. We're very close. We're kind of like 1 or 2 pixels away. The devil is in the detail. Like so. And again, from here, all the way out here, and then go all the way out to here. Now we did a little bit of a dum-dum here. This area here. Oops. Say that is good enough. You're gonna go all the way up to here. And then we could fill in this entire gap here with asphalt. Like so, and it does seem like the gravel is above here. And then all of this will also be filled with asphalt. Like so. Now it does seem like we're gonna have to go over this again. Well, it's gonna be hard to see. We'll see when it's done. I mean, it shouldn't be hard. You can just click that, hold shift and drag and remove it if it's too terrible. But yeah, our industrial area is looking good, I think. Does look a proper plant of some sort. How is the bridge coming along? Are we yeah, get these done. Research is doing good. How is the shopping side of things? We still have food and clothing and electronics and meat. No, we are a little bit low on meat. I wish the stores had... Oh, traffic jam. I bet you there is some repairs going on here. Yep. There is another thing that I kind of would have loved to have done, and that is to have this connected to the rails, but I think we'll do that later. Now I think we can manage with having this be part of the road crew doing this. I think we have... How many vehicles do we have doing this? 3? Fuel. Wait, what? Oh, we had that one up here. We only have 2. Can we find a dumper truck that we're not using? Not quite. It does seem... We set this to 100, didn't we? 10% of... yeah, just remove this 0 there. So 100 tons. So we're kind of keeping up with the coal delivery as well, I believe. And how is the temperature looking? That is always very interesting. Ah, perfect! Man of week! Excellent. Excellent. We don't have that many students. Maybe we'll increase that to 12. Yeah, I think we have ourselves a very successful little town. We're just going to have to wait for a no snow day, and then we're going to find our little thumbnail for the day. And of course it's going to be this, right? We want to have the river in the thumbnail as well. We're gonna have the river properly in the thumbnail. We're probably gonna have to have it something like that. What was that? Yeah, let's do something like that. Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this is gonna look when the snow is gone. But for now, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video. And all the interactions goes far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.